Hello students, I am Shubhashish. Today we are going to learn about symmetry. Symmetry means when something looks the same on both sides, like a mirror image. For example, if you fold a paper in half and both sides match exactly, that is symmetry. You see symmetry in many things around you, like a butterfly's wings. Both wings are the same. Another example is a human face. If you draw a line down the middle of your face, each side looks similar. Symmetry also appears in famous historical monuments like the Taj Mahal in India. If you draw a line down the middle, both sides of the building look identical. You can also see symmetry in the Parthenon in Greece and the pyramids of Egypt, where the design is balanced and beautiful. Symmetry helps make shapes, objects, and structures look perfect and balanced. Today, we will learn how to find symmetry in different shapes, objects, and even in nature. Let's explore symmetry. Learning outcomes. After the completion of this lesson, you will be able to identify lines of symmetry in different shapes and objects around you. Understand 1, 2, and infinite lines of symmetry in various figures. Recognize the relationship between symmetry and reflection using mirrors. Keywords from this lesson are symmetry, line of symmetry, vertical, horizontal, diagonal, reflection, identical, shapes, and objects. Now, we will define what is line of symmetry. A line of symmetry is an imaginary line that divides a shape into two identical halves. When you fold the shape along this line, both sides match perfectly. The line of symmetry can be categorized based on its orientation as vertical line of symmetry, horizontal line of symmetry, diagonal line of symmetry, vertical line of symmetry. A vertical line of symmetry is that line that runs down vertically, divides an image into two identical halves. For example, horizontal line of symmetry. A horizontal line of symmetry divides a shape into identical halves when split horizontally, that is cut from right to left or vice versa. Diagonal line of symmetry. A diagonal line of symmetry divides a shape into identical halves when split across the diagonal corners. Now we will see what are 1, 2 and multiple lines of symmetry. A line of symmetry is an axis along which an object, when cut, will have identical halves. These objects might have 1, 2 or multiple lines of symmetry. One line of symmetry. Two lines of symmetry. Infinite lines of symmetry. One line of symmetry. Figures with one line of symmetry are symmetrical only about one axis. It may be horizontal, vertical or diagonal. Two lines of symmetry. Figures with two lines of symmetry are symmetrical only about two lines. The lines may be vertical, horizontal or diagonal lines. Infinite lines of symmetry. Figures with infinite lines of symmetry has the property that you can draw countless lines through a specific point, usually the center, and each line will divide the shape into two identical halves. Now we will see lines of symmetry for plane shapes. Now we will understand reflection and symmetry. Line symmetry and mirror reflection are naturally related and linked to each other. The object and its image are symmetrical with respect to the mirror line. If you fold a paper along this line, the two halves will match perfectly and the mirror line becomes the line of symmetry. In this case, the image is the reflection of the object in the mirror line. When an object is reflected in a mirror, its shape, length, and angles remain unchanged, only the orientation is reversed. This shows that symmetry and reflection are closely related, helping us understand how shapes remain identical even after being reflected. Points to remember. A line of symmetry divides a shape into two identical halves that match perfectly when folded. Symmetry can be vertical, horizontal, or diagonal depending on how the shape is divided. Some shapes have one line of symmetry, while others can have two or infinite lines. Reflection and symmetry are linked. Mirror help us see symmetrical images of objects. Thanks for watching.